It is so tempting in these early days of the new year, after the hedonism of the holidays, to be flooded with dissatisfaction with our bodies, which makes the promise held out by Dr. Aaron Rollins so enticing. He is a self-styled lipo doctor to the stars, and he says he can get you in and out during a lunch break. But does it really work? Tonight, ABC's Juju Chang follows two women through this process and shows us the before and the after.
So this is your fat, okay, all this, and we're gonna make your arm today look like that.
Blanca Ramirez is about to get liposuction on her lunch break. In just 45 minutes, this doctor promises to give her brand new, skinny arms. It's a trouble spot that's plagued her since childhood.
No matter how much I diet or exercise, I feel that my arms just don't slim down.
It's a familiar refrain this time of year, when all that holiday binging feeds the need for those guilt-ridden resolutions we rarely keep. But what if there was a shortcut?
Any area of the body from head to toe.
A magic wand you could wave to make that holiday flab disappear.
It's better in the bucket than in your body, that's what I tell people.
Meet Aaron Rollins, the self-proclaimed lipo doctor to the stars.
Can you hear your fat?
Though he won't name names, he says come award season, celebs flock to his Beverly Hills office when they need fat removed fast.
You can only fit the dress to the body so much, and then you have to fit the body to the dress.
And business is booming because who wouldn't want Angelina Jolie's arms, or Jessica Biel's waist, or Beyonce's, well, anything? Dr. Rollins says he can help make mere mortals look like starlets, sometimes in under an hour. But is this quick fix too good to be true? Dr. Rollins says his patented airbrush laser lipo technique is actually much safer and more precise than the crude fat extraction of years past.
Usually when you get lipo with standard techniques, it looks like you got hit by a truck.
It's so minimally invasive that patients remain awake during the procedure and can even go back to work when it's over, earning its nickname, Lunchtime Lipo.
You see that tricep that's going to be coming out there?
I'm gonna be buff.
Yeah.
Blanca is actually one of Dr. Rollins' regulars. Over the years, he's sculpted her chin and carved fat away from her tummy.
What did your friends say?
Well, they thought I lost weight.
And what did you tell them?
Yeah.
After today's procedure, Blanca says she'll finally be satisfied.
I like to tell people that this is about 90% art and 10% medicine.
Dr. Rollins, who founded Elite Body Sculpture, considers himself an artist. The human body, his canvas.
When someone asked Michelangelo, how did you create the statue of David? He said, I just removed the stone that didn't belong. And in my case, I'm just removing the fat that doesn't belong.
And he's sketching out his next masterpiece on Jamie Stone's face. Jamie is a lipo virgin, but the LA-based blogger has always hated her chin.
With my blog, now I do more stuff on camera and I'm in a lot more photos, and I think with kind of the rise in social media, you see yourself a lot more often than you would have 10 years ago.
And now that her website has gotten more exposure, she hopes Dr. Rollins can help enhance her online profile.
I want you actually to pinch your fat like this. I want you to feel that. That is going to be 100% gone. Okay, that's the last time you'll pinch that.
Wow.
Exciting, right?
Yeah.
It's taken Dr. Rollins over 5,000 procedures to perfect his technique, and now he can comfortably work on just about any part of the body. Stomachs, thighs, tushies, you name it.
Later this afternoon, I'm taking a woman's fat from her abdomen and putting it in her breasts to do a natural breast augmentation.
Don't the breasts get lumpy?
No, not at all, because the fat that comes out of this is like frozen yogurt. It's like
Creamy.
so creamy that it lets me do exactly what I want.
Blanca's arm makeover is about to begin. But first, a little laughing gas to take the edge off.
Blanca, are you nervous at all?
Just waiting for it to be over.
He injects plenty of numbing fluid into her arms.
I think I'm feeling it more than you.
We're gonna get through this, Blanca. We are.
And finally, breaks out the fat melting laser.
And here we go. So this is moving about over 1,000 times a minute. You feel anything, Blanca?
Well, just like a vibration.
You're looking at it come out. What do you think?
It's nasty.
It's nasty. So I'm literally feeling your
That
fat
just disappeared. As you pinch, your pinch gets smaller and smaller.
The pinch gets smaller. That's crazy.
And he says instant fat removal also has a lasting emotional benefit.
How long have your arms bothered you? A few years?
Junior high.
Since junior high. And suddenly your arms are beautiful and skinny. It's very encouraging, and you want to go to the gym even though you're tired after work because you're excited about your results and you want more.
But why go to the gym if I could just have Dr. Rollins do it for me in 20 minutes?
You know, it's not what I've seen. Really, the better people look, the better they want to look, and the more motivated they are.
So we know how easy it all looks, but is lunchtime lipo really safe?
There's no such thing as doing anything to the body without risks, especially making permanent change like this.
But Dr. Rollins claims the risk of infection or complications using his method are roughly equivalent to getting a tooth pulled. Critics warn, though, that if used improperly, laser-assisted lipo can carry a high risk of deformity.
People have died from liposuction.
Absolutely. The vast majority of complications with liposuction have happened with older techniques, for example, under general anesthesia, which has its own risk factors and complications. That sound you're hearing
That was my next question.
is the sound of empty arm.
It's been about 45 minutes. Dr. Rollins has removed about a soda can worth of fat, but this quick fix doesn't come cheap. He usually charges between $3,000 and $10,000, depending on the procedure.
You look great. Why did you do it?
You're your own worst critic, you know. I don't know. You always, I guess you're never happy. I don't know.
But does that mean that you're never gonna be happy?
No, now I have my skinny arms.
So now you're done.
Now I'm done.
No more.
Now I'm just hitting the gym and sticking to my diet.
After a few minutes recovering, just as advertised, Blanca is back at her desk at a nearby doctor's office. Blanca is a pro,
What is that line for?
This is a no-fly zone.
but Dr. Rollins' next patient, Jamie, has the first-time jitters.
There's a nerve we don't want to touch. And this tells
Don't
me
be nervous.
this tells me where that nerve is.
Nothing a few tranquilizers can't solve.
I want you to take the blue pill. You're going to put the white pill under your tongue. Does this hurt?
No, it just feels weird.
It looks like a more delicate surgery.
It's definitely a more delicate surgery. Every millimeter counts. Okay. Here, you can sit up, you can shake it, whatever you want to do.
After 20 minutes of mild discomfort, Jamie is done. The worst part seems to be this bizarre chin strap she has to wear to manage swelling.
You must be excited to take it off, though, right?
Yeah.
Let's see what it looks
Well,
like.
actually, my biggest concern right now is going for the pharmacy.
Yeah.
Dr. Rollins assures her the swelling will go down just 3 weeks after surgery. Ta-da! It's the new Jamie. She's proudly posting pictures of her chin on Facebook.
They were all really excited for me and slightly jealous too.
But will she be able to maintain her new sculpted jawline over time? Month after month, she's still flaunting her new chin on social media. And just today, we met up with her on her lunch break.
It's been 9 months since my surgery and I'm still really happy with the results. As you can see, my chin is definitely smaller and it's really everything I could have asked for.
Blanca seems equally pleased with her recovery. These are her new arms just weeks after surgery.
So how do you feel?
There's not much more he can do with
Are you ready to
Blanca,
go back to work?
but Dr. Rollins always seems to be on the hunt for fresh meat.
I try not to bring my work home with me, okay? But occasionally when I'm driving, I see a double chin and I'm just like, oh, please, I really just need you to come in and let me take care of that.
For Nightline,
I've been keeping my jacket on because I haven't wanted. Don't look at my arms.
I'm Juju Chang in Beverly Hills.